If you own land in Salado right now, you hold a serious asset. But here's the question nobody is asking. Should I sell right now or wait and risk missing your window? I've seen landowners sit on the sidelines for way too long thinking prices are going to keep rising, only to get hit with rising taxes, stalled buyer activity, or worse, zoning changes that kill their property's value entirely. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening to the Salado land prices in 2025 so you can stop all the guessing and start making the move that makes the most sense for you. Hi, I'm Trent Babb. I specialize in land and investment properties across Central Texas, and I also help landowners in Salado just like you if it's time to sell, hold, or reposition their asset. If that sounds like something I can help you with, you can give me a quick text. My information is right there, or you can look in the description below and find links to videos just like this one. Now let's get into it. Land prices in Salado have risen significantly, but they've also stabilized. Over the last 3 years, Salado's values have, especially in the 2 to 10 acres and 11 to 50 acres, has risen considerably. Everyone remembers 2021, but 2021 to 2023, the market saw double-digit appreciation, especially in the areas east of I-35 and FM 2484. Now in 2025, prices have leveled off and days on the market are climbing. Waiting too long may mean missing the peak. Now that's not to say there is increased buyer demand, but only in specific zones or specific acreages. Relocation buyers and boutique builders are actively targeting land near key growth areas. We're talking the Mill Creek Fringe, the Royal Street Extension, and FM 2268. Now land further from the village core or without utilities are probably going to sit a little longer, especially if they're not priced right and marketed well. If your land happens to fall in these high demand zones, you may be sitting on gold. If not, then strategic marketing is critical here. But the thing I really want you to listen to is that there are rising holding costs and taxes for landowners in Salado. Property taxes on land have increased with reassessed values from Bell County, and I am not hearing many landowners getting a appeal on their taxes. If you're holding 10 acres plus and not utilizing an ag exemption correctly, you may be paying thousands more than you should per year. I'm going to link a video in the description below that covers exactly that. So waiting 2 or 3 years to time the market better may actually cost you more in holding costs than what you actually gained in appreciation. So let's go over some strategies on how to try to avoid your taxes, because time might be on the IRS's side, but it's not on yours. And if you have owned land for quite a while and you decide to sell, you might be facing significant capital gains taxes. But you may qualify for these 3 tax strategies: an installment sale to spread the tax burden out throughout the term. And it's kind of like owner financing, but not necessarily. And one of my favorites, and it's a way to build generational wealth, which is a 1031 tax exchange. And all that is deferring your capital gains tax. So you take the entire amount of your proceeds from the additional sale and you go roll that into another property. And hopefully that's a cash flowing property that gives you a drip every month. The kicker is that you have to buy equal to or greater than the value that you just sold your last property for. Now for number 3, and this is my favorite because you become the bank, which is owner financing. And this generates monthly income while reducing your tax exposure. And the reason why I love this so much is because the flexibility it gives you on structuring the deal. If you want to take a down payment, you're going to get taxed on that down payment for that year. You can spread the tax burden throughout the entire term. So the following year, you'll be taxed on just your payments that you get every month. But the longer you wait for these things, the more variables that may come into play. Laws may change, market shifts could change, buyer interest could flow in a different direction. All these things can work against you. Now let's talk about the local development here in Salado and the infrastructure and expansions, which are big opportunity here. Salado is expanding, right? So you have water lines, fiber internet, and commercial zoning is becoming a big thing here in Salado. Developers are watching Salado closely. Remember, it is the luxury market. If your land is sitting on on one of those key corridors, you may get approached by a developer or investor. Or even worse, you may get missed by them completely because you're not marketing the property right. If you sell strategically now, and you may be able to capitalize on all that growth. But if you wait too long, you may blend into a saturated market. Now, if you've got land in or around Salado, Texas, whether it's a few acres, a big ranch, or an inherited property, I'd love to walk you through a free property evaluation. No pressure at all, just give you real numbers on what your property should go for. I help people just like you try to figure out if now is the time to sell or if holding on just a little longer makes sense for you. We'll look at the buyer demand, comparables of other land sales, the zoning in the area, and tax exposure for you. And you can text me, my information is going to be right there, or use any of the links in the description below to schedule a consultation, book a call with me, along with some additional links of videos similar to this one to help you gain a little more awareness about the Salado real estate market. I'm Trent Babb, your Central Texas real estate buzzard. In the next video, I'm breaking down how Interstate 14 expansion is going to impact Bell County landowners. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it.